Hey, Blue Table fans, got in a wonderful package. This is my favorite kind of package, Forge World.
It's packaged for Sean.
They package things very well with unpoppable bubble wrap. So I thought I would show you the stuff that we got in. This is Infernal Guard with hand weapons, so let's just dump this out. This is 10 Infernal Guard.
No, this is
First off, I want to point out, this is Chaos Dwarfs.
Okay, the new Chaos
Yeah,
Dwarfs.
I want to point out how, in fact, let me just go ahead and pause for a second. Okay, we're back. I just wanted you to see what the scale of these guys is. Here's a Vampire Lord. Here is a Chaos Dwarf Infantry.
Dude, he's gnarly, man.
He is at least as bulky.
Oh yeah,
and nearly as tall.
That's
Probably
cool.
like, evidently dwarfs in Chaos Land are 5'6". So anyway, so you have all these bodies.
A little bit bigger and tougher than their cousins.
You've got different types of weapons. They're very chaosy looking. Not overly though. Not a lot of the arrow motif
or the icon,
on those.
yes,
Looks like 5, 10 of those. These are, I don't know what this is. This is arms. Yeah. Arms, and here's shields. So the shields have a very attractive shape.
Oh yeah,
to them.
They're kind of plain. That's
and
really cool.
The beards are actually on the fronts of the guys, so I think that's how they, you know, fit on. And as far as I can tell, they really rank up nicely. Okay, so let's do the next thing.
Let's get the heads.
Oh, the heads. Yeah, sorry about that.
Those heads are cool. Yeah, look at those.
So there's that. Okay, go ahead and pause while I get. All right, so I ordered 20 of those guys. So here's another thing of those.
Now, what are they in the book? Are they just like kind of the standard infantry?
They are. They're kind of like Chaos Warriors.
Okay, so they're like the
12
troops?
points each and have 1 less attack, lower move, lower initiative. But they do have an invulnerable versus fire save. Invulnerable. They have a ward save versus fire. Okay, this is a command.
Which is actually better than an invulnerable save.
I got 2 commands. So I actually have 46 infantry, which is good. Now, yeah, I thought I was going to convert my war machines, but I'm not. I'm actually just going to get them from wherever it is. So here's the top of the banner. This bull head, this metallic bull's head.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm going to have to convert something for one of them because I don't know. That just isn't bulky enough for me. So there's a punch dagger and a pistol for your champion. Drummer, little boy drumming. Yeah, I think I may find something different for that guy too, out of bits. Nothing wrong with it. It just isn't my thing. Infernal Guard command. So there's another one of those. Here you've got fire glaives. So this is the exact same kit as the other one, except it has this part in it, which is a 2-handed fire glaive.
Interesting.
And
so
yeah, that's huge. Look at how huge that is. That's like 6 feet long in scale.
Those are basically riflemen.
Yeah, they're fire glaives are strength 4 shooting attacks, 18-inch range, and they also get +1 to strength in close combat. So, and by the way, Chaos Dwarfs, unlike regular dwarfs, Chaos Dwarfs are strength 4, toughness 4.
Really, rather than strength 3, toughness 4. That's great.
So here's another fire glaives unit. And hold on. Oh, here's a guy. This is a blister of demon smiths. I'm not going to open that up. So, but these are the wizards / engineers of the group. So they have like lots of different hands and magic items and whatever it is, tools. Yeah. So I'm going to try and mix in some bits with those and make those guys unusual. I actually need to get 4 demon smiths out of this whole thing. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I'll probably turn a regular guy into a standard bearer. And then take one of the command models and turn him into
another demon smith.
Lots of different things. Now, here's the big kahuna. This is a Dreadquake mortar. I was not expecting this much stuff. Look at that. Just all these gears and bits and bobs. Look at how huge this thing is. It's ridiculous.
It is a big piece of rugby.
There you go. Look at that. That is that's almost as long as a Land Raider, basically.
That's great, dude. It's cool to see stuff like this.
Like train engine, and look at the cannon itself. You know.
Oh,
so
let's
there's that.
There's like some really cool iconography going on in there.
Oh yeah, here's the slave ogre. He's not a very happy feller. He's got all sorts of like whip marks on his back.
Probably don't let him eat very much.
So here's like the engines and stuff. on it. And this is just, oh my gosh, this thing is insane. Oh yeah, and here's the piece. It's just like a train, so it has like the swivel thing with the 4 wheels per side.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, like just this would be an oversized war machine, basically.
Right.
It's, I don't know where to start. I'm very pleased. Obviously, with the new war machine rules, it doesn't hurt you to have a larger war machine. Only so many guys can fight no matter what.
Right.
Right? So I don't know what the implications are. Like you could block off like a section of the battlefield with this one war machine. I'm not sure. By the way, that was a non-essential part I just cracked off there. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, lots of different pieces. This is the thing that the cannon like angles up on. So it's crew. Oh, there's crew in here.
Get yourself
Oh my
about
gosh.
1,000 points right here, probably. Maybe a little less.
Well, just the 40 infantry is about 700.
Oh, okay.
So if you add the thing, it's actually about 1,300 points.
Nice.
Yeah. After you add the demon smiths and stuff. And as you know, as we saw at Valhalla, yeah, the war machines of the Chaos Dwarfs are truly to be feared. Here's the wheels, lots of wheels. We've got like little, I guess,
Gears and
cranks and
stuff.
handles and stuff like that.
Look at the
Oh,
edge of
here's
these
the
wheels.
hands. Yeah, isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Here's the hands for the slave ogre. That's what it shoots. It shoots this weird cannonball thing that it actually makes a miniature earthquake when it hits. This is why I decided to buy them from Games Workshop. It's because of the crew. You get 3, and Chaos Dwarfs have horns. Did you know that? They have
didn't.
horns and tusks. Lower tusks like a boar.
Or an orc.
Yeah.
See if I can get a good close-up on that. Oh, come into focus. Focus.
So I'm sorry, in order to make the army the maximum coolness, I didn't trust myself to convert the war machines. I'm gonna have to, I better stop because I'm like obsessively
He's trying to.
cracking the extra resin off of these guys.
I just want everybody to know that we had a conversation, and I'm gonna make fun of Sean again on this.
Please do.
He says to me the last Monday, he says, Thomas, go out and buy 5 tables. You need more processing tables. And I was like, okay. Then the next day, I call him and I'm like, Sean, I tried to find someone to transport the tables, but I have no way to do that. Do you know somebody? He's like, okay, call my wife. Have her do it. I call his wife. Tammy's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll get it to you by the end of the week, no problem. It's now next week. I still don't have any tables. In addition, Sean stole my table because of how excited he was about this project.
I knew you were going to tie this into Chaos Dwarfs.
Yeah, there you go. So
The Chaos Dwarfs are really, they're reaching across the dimensions into our dimension and causing problems. Basically.
he's very excited. Is the point
I
I'm trying to
am,
make.
and this army actually, in terms of expenditure, I could have done 2 studio armies instead of just the Chaos Dwarfs, but they're fantastic. I got bull centaurs figured out.
Oh yeah.
It's the bison from the Troll Bloods war carriage.
Oh,
Our armored bison. You
yeah.
cut those off. You put iron guts on them.
Ooh.
So there you go. Put some chaos stuff on those guys. You're set. 3,500 points is the army that I'm doing.
Okay.
It's got to have a poco de todo. It's got to have a little bit of all this stuff in it. Because it's so, you can have a Chaos Dwarf army with no bull centaurs.
That's true.
I mean,
It
even
would
though
be-
they don't, in
be
terms
lame.
of play style, they don't really jive with what's going on. Chaos Dwarfs are castle, big time. You need to have giant blocks of like guys that are just like, okay, come on, let you wade through liquid hot magma.
All right.
It's not gonna get old. Not
No,
gonna get old.
no, it doesn't really.
More of that is coming. Okay, one more. Come on. Snap.
It's gonna-
That felt good. Look at that chunk of resin there. I gotta tell you, Forge World has really got its act. Hats off to you, Forge World guys, because you really got yourselves together. And now I know what their problem was. They started getting too many orders. And
yeah.
they were just overloaded with, because the axiom is true, good help is hard to find. You can't just pull people off the street and just plug them in. You really do have to find,
Build your infrastructure.
build your infrastructure. It's the curse of the curse and blessing of the growing business is laying the groundwork for the next incarnate and making it consistent, having good city planning. That's a big deal. We actually have that now. I went
Yeah, it's
downstairs
exciting.
and I realized Brett had all the assemblers like lined up. I'm like, why are these guys like this? Oh yeah, no, he has them lined up in predetermined lots. So there you go. We're good. Pretty soon we'll be talking about cubicle density, and then part of my soul will die that day.
Oh no,
That'd be funny.
we need to make some bits about office space when that happens.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I've wanted to beat up a printer or two now and again, office space style.
We could get some cheap printers from the
I love that
the
bit.
DI.
All right, well, off we go then.
Yeah.